not too much. Like, it can't be 100 biddies, because I'd be just dying every time.
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda! I can't read what you said. I'm sorry. I love you. Oh no! It hit me! Fuck off, everyone. Of course, all my friends are right behind me. Oh, there I go. There I go. There I go. There I go again. No! Banana!
There I know. There I know. There I know again. Alright, let's save. Let's do this. I'm nervous because Bugsy's fucking scary, but we are gonna go get into this.
Ooh. Oh no.
Fittingly tense Shovel Knight music. Alright. We're at Bugsy, attempt 6. Let's review the team. As well as a slight optimization that I can make for future runs / other people playing this.
Okay, wait, so to start, what was the
so first we have Quilava with Flame Wheel, Ember, Quick Attack, and Smoke Screen. This is mostly meant to take on the Butterfree in the beginning, and if it can kind of switch in and get stuff. It is plus speed nature, which I've never really had before. Thanks, Dark. I feel like I actually figured out the race fairly fast this week, which I'm pretty happy with. Hope you're doing well. But I'm mostly meant to have this as the Butterfree counter and at least try to weaken it a little bit. I want to try to bait Butterfree to go for Rain Dance, honestly, because outside of Quilava I don't have any other fire moves, and Rain Dance doesn't actually help anything offensively on his team. Next up we have Kevin holding an Oranberry as well with Rock Throw, Magnitude, Rock Tomb, and Defense Curl. Sturdy, again, not as good as it actually is in later gens. It only protects against like Horn Drill and stuff, so if I can get a Defense Curl up and just start throwing rocks against stuff, that would be nice, but it's not, it's a little difficult. That's why I have Oranberries on everything, because you're actually able to grind Oranberries from the Shard Trainer in Violet City next to the Pokemon Mart, I think.
Dude, like, you can't stop
I'm gonna have to go back and check the VOD. I took the week off.
Like, I knew that.
Fair. I know.
It would hit just right for you.
I know you've been taking a little bit more time off, so no worries.
J-Bug.
We have Velo the Gyarados with Bubble Reversal, Bite, and Flail. Honestly, this moveset's not great, but Intimidate Pivoting is so good that, and the Flying Resist for Bug is so good that I want to bring it anyway. It was either that or Dustox, and I think Gyarados offers more with Intimidate. Then we have Fernap with holding the Soothe Bell just to try to get its happiness up so I can potentially spam return with it if I need to. Aerial Ace, Fury Attack, Pursuit, and Sonic Boom. Mostly going to be going for Aerial Aces against the bugs that are weak to it, which is everything. Togetic with no offensive moves with Yawn, Charm, Soft Boiled, and Encore. Because I need to be able to actually potentially have a clean switch into Scyther.
You're awesome. Thank you so much for
I don't necessarily love not having an offensive move, but I think it's okay. And then finally we have Cheeseburger the Sandshrew with Rollout, Defense Curl, Sand Attack, and Fury Swipes. For those that don't know, Rollout is actually doubled in power if it's used after Defense Curl, in addition to also getting the Defense Curl boost. So Defense Curl Rollout's actually potentially a busted strategy for this fight, depending on what I've weakened.
Oh, this is going horribly.
Let's make sure the song is loaded before we start Bugsy, and then get into it.
God damn it. Unnecessary.
Alright, Bugsy.
Bugsy Bunsy?
Yes. Alright, so ideal turn 1 is for Butterfree to go for Rain Dance here. Yeah, mine's not doing amazing right now either.
I haven't even been able to eat yet. I guess we could end soon. Maybe just switch over though.
It'd be good after this battle.
Okay. Vincent, I hope...
It's a lot of damage. Air Cutter. Okay, how much is Air Cutter gonna actually do? 43 down to 61. Actually, that's
Guessing
perfect
have a-
because I think he's gonna heal here, and I would rather him use his heal on Butterfree.
Monster.
Also, I could high roll here.
I wish I could drive well on a bike, but like it never works right for me.
Oh,
See, I'm sorry.
let's just take the kill and the relatively high HP.
No!
That means I can
I
actually
got
switch
karma
back
for that.
in a little
I
bit
pushed
more.
ahead instead of
I don't know
going
what
back.
comes in here. Hopefully not Scyther immediately.
Yeah, Monster got back ahead of me. 'Cause I
Okay.
fucked that up.
So that means Yanma is
That's
most
karma right
likely
there. I'm
going
sorry,
for
Monster.
Air Cutter
My friend.
or
Fucked
Ancient
up and I
Power.
At least I got third.
Um,
At least I got third. Vincent, you are amazing. Thank you so much for that 11 months. How are you doing? I do it because you were giving, but I can tell that it was a contagious giggle only. That's fair. Very fair. I'm grateful for the perspective. Just had a massive rave all night. Hell yeah. Literally danced the night
Nice.
away. I'm living vicariously through you. Let's get Coconut Mall.
it
Hey,
makes
Fair,
more
how's it going?
sense actually
Nice
to
see you.
potentially
Have a
set
good
up
day.
against.
Third place on to first. I hope.
Well, no, this actually
Maybe
is a
one day.
fairly
Ooh,
good thing to
excited.
set up
I get to get
against,
choice
except my Spadef isn't great. Is Sand Shrew Spadef? No,
And then
Sand
we
Shrew
will
Spadef
keep
is
going
even
until
worse.
CO finishes the battle that they're on.
Let's pivot
and
through
then-
Geodude here and figure out what we're gonna do. Because I do resist everything that this is gonna go for.
Because I'm not telling this. I don't
Um,
know. Hopefully you feel better soon.
let's just go for a rock throw, I think. I don't think the... Well, actually, let's get a defense curl up and then go for a rock throw.
We're all,
U-turn
like, right
did
there.
a decent amount of damage, but everything left on the team is physical.
Of course I hate
Heracross
that.
actually doesn't have a fighting move. It only has counter. So I'm gonna go for another
Oh, Llama's
defense
back.
curl.
Llama's a peach. You're not a peach, you're a ghost. I don't recognize you anymore.
Damn it, he ate my Oranberry. Okay, so this is actually a little bit awkward of a spot now that I don't have my Oranberry. How much PP does counter have? Okay, that's not worth it.
Oh, whenever you get that bonus, you like hit the wall and it's super obnoxious.
Oh, I paused. Okay. So I guess with that in mind, I can just try to weaken this with magnitude until I think it's in a range that rock throw will
It's
kill.
the third lap, damn it.
But that doesn't necessarily sound
no.
like the most beneficial way to deal with this.
Oh, no.
Especially now that my Oranberry's gone.
Not doing a good job.
Although he's probably just gonna eat the Oranberry of like everything now. Okay, I think what I need to do is I'm gonna pivot through Gyarados and then go into Fernap, and I believe an Aerial Ace should OHKO this since it's quad effective.
Oh shit, I was going too fast because of somebody's.
I guess if I'm worried about it not OHKOing, I can go for a Magnitude, which is
God
resisted.
damn it! I keep getting hit by a fucking shell right
I think that's a
there.
relatively safe play,
Fuck off! Come on! And then I get hit by my own green shell.
because this is resisted, so it shouldn't do that much. So even if he does go for the counter here, it's not going to do a ton of damage, I don't
I
think.
get 7.
Oh, or it's just going to kill. Okay, that did a lot more than I thought it was going to, honestly. I overestimated the amount of HP there. Well, if that's the case, let's just go into... Aerial Ace should absolutely kill from here. I wasn't 100% about it killing from full. And I didn't want to die to a counter with this, but I might as well just spam some aerial aces while I can, because things are very weak to it now. And Firo's actually fairly strong here.
The song is from.
I'm gonna get some damage off on this now while I can. Oh boy, okay.
Llamas is indeed back. Hell yeah, welcome back, Llamas. Ooh, and we got Excite Bike for Monsty. Woo! Now that I've actually played Excite Bike, I love this course so much.
So the thing that kind of sucks here
Monsty, I'm sorry, you're always like directly in
is a
front of me. So
+1 wing attack is still
but then
really
I, like,
gonna
always
hurt.
get my instant karma.
And now that I don't have Geodude, I don't have a pivot and a wing attack.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
It's a little dumb for me to risk it on that, I guess. I got greedy with the Heracross. I thought I was in a good spot when he had Yanma, but he just U-turned out on me. Okay, so my option is to try to just stay in and kill this because it looks like the next one should kill. If it goes for a quick attack, I'm fine. But it does outspeed, and if it goes for a wing attack, that Firo's probably not living that.
Oh no.
My middle ground is to go through Gyarados to get an Intimidate and bring this back down to +1. But if it goes for wing attack, a +1 wing attack crit's still probably gonna do a lot.
You can't do anything right when you're tiny, I don't understand.
So I didn't mind Geodude going down in this fight, but Geodude should have probably gone down here instead of at the Heracross, because now I'm actually in kind of a weird spot. I also sort of potentially wanted... I played that Heracross very wrong. I should have just used it as setup fodder for defense curl rollout and just got that going.
Oh, someone swooped ahead of me at the last second. Who was it?
Because now the Scyther's in with a Swords Dance, and that's the weirdest situation for me to be in. It's extremely likely that he's going for a wing attack here. Okay, but then I guess the follow-up is what do I do after I pivot into Gyarados? Because Gyarados doesn't have anything that can actually kill Scyther.
I mean, it definitely was on the Donkey Kong.
I hope I don't get swept here. 53.
Should we do one more round?
Yes, please.
Okay.
45, 42, 24.
Yeah, I think we'll do 4 more.
25.
The video is DK music only, so if you heard that song, it's in a DK game. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I guess I can't tell you.
I don't know if Fernap takes a +2 wing attack. I don't really think it does, if I'm being perfectly honest. I would be shocked if it did, if I'm being perfectly honest. But since Geodude's gone, and that was going to be the pivot into Swords Dance, I think this is my next best play, is to just hope that the Aerial Ace could kill from here. If it doesn't, I go into Gyarados, get the free -1, and then try to just pick it off with Bite, I think, from there. Yeah, okay. That was because I played sloppy earlier in the fight.
Good luck, have fun, everyone.
So the thing that sucks is I can't get my free switch into Togetic here, because if he just goes for a Swords Dance on this turn instead of trying to attack me, I'm in a really weird spot.
Already?
And
Oh
also
my
he's
God.
still +1, and I think Gyarados has the
Either
better
I'm doing
bulk to
so
take
well,
that.
or I just fall off on every turn, and there's just nothing in between.
There's a chance that I lose another Pokemon here still.
Okay.
Okay, so thinking about my play here, if I pivot into Togetic,
Just the item box?
if I
Okay.
pivot directly into Togetic, it's basically just dead here, unfortunately. Because I think even a +1 wing attack and a +1 wing attack just kills it before I get to do anything.
Oh! I got pushed into one of the things that was getting hit by lightning. Are
If
you
I
kidding
pivot
me?
into
This whole thing has been
Sandshrew,
hitting me with lightning at literally the worst possible parts. Stream sniping at its finest. Let me just tell you that.
Sandshrew has a shot at living if he goes for 2 wing attacks here at +1. Gyarados is not killing from here, guaranteed, with anything that it has in its moveset, and I can't pivot straight into Togetic. Alright, so this fight has officially gone off the rails, but that's fun.
Was it on a crazy train though?
No. That did more damage than I thought it was gonna
God
do.
damn it, that was not supposed to hit me. It was fucked up that that hit me, obviously. 7th? Wow, this is ridiculous. Every course is starting to have a baby Parker kind of feel.
Hi Candy Spirit, how's it
I
going?
did that wrong. I did that wrong. Ah! Well, I got 8th. That's okay. We tried. If I wish everyone was up, does it just cancel
It's
out?
back down to neutral now. Please don't Swords Dance again. Please don't Sword. Okay, it goes for U-turn. Thank God. We're still somewhat in this.
That is a good question.
Came in to say hi. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
And thank you for the good luck. I needed it apparently.
So this Beedrill has
Like, I was
U-turn,
doing
Twin
okay, and
Needle,
then it was just
Sludge
like
Bomb,
it
and
was
Cut. So I don't have a great switch into this.
What are the puppies doing right now? Oh, they're sleepy. So sleepy, I only see 2 of them.
This Beedrill actually has quite a lot of attack in this game. Okay. So my win con here is getting Sandshrew rollout boosted at this point, which means that I have to get Togetic in cleanly, which either means killing this Beedrill and setting up on the Pinsir, which basically the Pinsir can't do too much to Togetic. It's not amazing against it, but it's also not bad against it. And then I need to basically switch in Sandshrew on the turn after something falls asleep. Its Oranberry being gone's a little annoying.
Oh. God damn it. I got hit by my own fucking green shell again.
I think I just stay in and attack this Beedrill. And then if he goes Scyther, I just go bite, probably. If he goes pincer, I'm able to set up and get ready for Scyther or a little bit better. Okay. Cut is neutral, so that's fine. If he's going for cut, I can switch into Togetic and use this as the setup fodder.
Fantastic laugh. I hope that you're having a good night.
If he goes for Sludge Bomb and he gets a crit, I'm in a very, very, very weird spot. If he goes for a Sludge Bomb and gets a crit against Togetic, can I win? Probably not. So do I go Cyndaquil here? And then...
Oh, no. Ruby! Oh! She's the bunny with the terrifying eyes.
I think I go Cyndaquil here so I can get a pivot if I need to back into Gyarados. If I can guarantee that it was gonna go for cut, it would have obviously been the better play to just pick it off with Togetic.
Bullet Bill.
And by pick it off, I mean set up on it. But
I swooped into 7.
I couldn't guarantee that, and also Togetic's pretty slow, so I wouldn't have been able to guarantee it.
Into 7. Oh my god, I love it. Slim, how are you doing? I want to say...
I'm just gonna go for the Flame Wheel here. If this Wing Attack kills, it's okay.
Don't be so far, shoes are falling in Vegas. And Skyrim earlier, ooh nice, how did that go? Probably I nearly sniped you! Oh my god, almost. Did you swoop or did I swoop? I swooped. Which is fine, that's awesome! I don't know if I've ever seen Fallout New Vegas before. I've never played Skyrim, but I've at least seen it before. Hydration redeems! Oh no!
I think I encore this because I don't think it sees a kill with Wing Attack, so I think it wants to set up here.
Redeems.
Okay. Well,
and like you know that has been stuck in my head since the moment I saw it. Oh no!
Wing Attack -1 is 25.
Got that water slide. Water slide. Water slide. Then got that lily pad. Okay, I did spoken word of my own song. Amazing. Incredible. What talent.
Wait, I could go for a Flail here and it might kill. Okay, I need this to not crit. If it does crit, I just go into Togetic and then...
No!
Or maybe, I think at that point I just go into Sandshrew and just try to hope roll out sweeps. But I think Flail...
Oh nope, I fell.
Do not crit, Scyther. Do not crit, Scyther. Do not crit, Scyther. Go for the Flail. Kill! That didn't kill. That did a decent amount of damage. I was kind of hoping that was going to do a little bit more, honestly.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was the last lap! God fucking damn it. Hildren Keeper! Ugh. I fucking fell? Are you kidding me? I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of falling.
I think the right play, even though it sucks. I was hoping that Flail was going to kill. Now that the Citrus Berry's gone, I think I'm able to kill. I gotta sack Gyarados. Sorry, Velo, you came in a bad time.
I do like to take shortcuts. pets and stuff sometimes.
I need this to not kill where the
and
run's
it's like,
over.
You can't.
I also need this rollout to kill from here, which I don't know if it does.
You can't like take a shortcut properly if you have.
That's a run.
Twyful, how's it going? Good to see you. Sorry, thanks for the head pat. Can you head pat me?
I guess so. Yeah.
Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you.
Alright, well, we will start this run again next week.
What does that mean?
Because I have no way to actually kill this Scyther now.
I don't know what I did at the end there, but I tried.
If I would have known Togetic was gonna live too, that would have been the play. But I think that was role dependent, and I had no way of knowing that. Because that would have been the play right here, is for this yawn to go through, and then me set up with the rollout and actually get 2 rollouts off.
Oh no, Twyful, I hope you're okay.
So the proper play in that sequence of events was to go Togetic, go for a yawn, and then try to soft boiled. I played that wrong. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Bugsy's Scyther is a scary enough battle that I'm not super surprised that I wiped to it, but I am disappointed that I wiped to it. So attempt 7 will pick up again next week. That's annoying. Okay.
Did you lose?
Yep.
No! I'm sorry, Love Bug.
It's okay. So, couple of things I did wrong there. First and foremost was sacking Geodude a play early. That Heracross is going to be my main opportunity to set up. So I think the better play is to try to weaken it if possible, and then pick it off with a rollout, and then have that rollout sweep into other stuff. I'm pretty disappointed because honestly I had some pretty cool encounters this run. I was worried about Bugsy. I feel like I had a pretty good Bugsy team. I don't feel like I played that Bugsy battle very well. Reviewing the battle quickly before I watched the footage for it, I guess. I left Geodude in assuming that I was gonna be able to take a counter after doing a magnitude to get chip damage. I don't even know if that magnitude was necessary. But I think in hindsight it would have been better for me to just hard switch into Fearow there and just hope that Air Relay's killed, and if it didn't, I just lost Fearow there. Because what ended up happening is I ended up losing Geodude, which was much more harsh for me to deal with. My plan of getting a rollout sweep going did not work because I never got Togetic in early enough, and I never got Sandshrew actually going. I feel like it was a good strategy and I just didn't play it right, I guess. Butterfree went about as well as expected, I guess. But I guess had Butterfree actually gone for the Rain Dance... I don't know why Butterfree refuses to go for Rain Dance against Cyndaquil. That's like 2 runs in a row that I've had Butterfree, and it hasn't done what I wanted it to do.
I always get a red shot
I guess Glaceon in hindsight would have probably been more helpful than Sandshrew against the Scyther specifically. I was excited about the rollout sweep and the high defense from Sandshrew, but I wasn't really able to take advantage of it at all.
No! What the fuck? A ghost took my fucking mushrooms in the middle of using them to get through that carousel.
Well.
Wow.
Alright, so we will just go ahead and load the state back over here, and we will just save again.
Oh, it did. It turned up. Weird.
I think that'll work. Alright, so back to the lab again. For those that are unaware, I'm basically resetting to a save state right after we got the right after we got the race, or right after we got our EV and our Cyndaquil. So everything after this is brand new. We'll run it back next week. Also note to self, it may be worth it to potentially have Togetic at a high level 20 and then evolve into level 21 in the battle so it learns Tri-Attack. Because Charm would have been nice, but I was never really in a situation where Togetic was at a high enough health. I feel like I played that battle not great. I'm gonna watch that battle back, I think.